The hype for Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is palpable, but not without its share of skepticism and frustration. A strong sense of nostalgia is definitely present, as many players fondly recall the original Wii release, some even citing it as their first Donkey Kong experience. The announcement brings back memories of the game's initial reveal at E3 2011, a moment that generated significant excitement. The familiar gameplay, from running and jumping to riding Rambi and exploring secret levels, is enough to trigger a wave of positive feelings for those who played it before. Donkey Kong December seems to be a new mantra among some of the most excited fans. However, this positive sentiment is often immediately followed by concerns about the game's perceived lack of innovation and its full retail price tag. Many feel that a simple HD port of a nearly 15-year-old game doesn't justify a $60 price tag, leading to a feeling of being scammed, or that Nintendo is simply milking their old content. This has led some to express intentions of emulating the game instead or waiting for a price drop. There's a prevailing sentiment that Nintendo should be focusing on creating new Donkey Kong experiences rather than rehashing old ones. This is further reinforced by comments that the game seems visually watered down compared to the original's challenging gameplay. The lack of significant upgrades beyond the new modern mode is another pain point for some. The claim is that the upgrade doesn't include new visual effects and has visual glitches compared to the Wii version. Some believe it looks unpolished and that the voiceover is trying too hard to sound like the 90s. The baby mode is mocked as the only real noticeable change for the new price. Several users also report the graphics appearing to have been downgraded with a 30 FPS cap. The concern is that this may be another instance of Nintendo releasing the same game multiple times across different platforms, a trend which is frustrating for some longtime fans. The debate also extends to Nintendo's overall strategy. There's a strong desire for a Donkey Kong Country 2 remake, or, even better, a completely new installment in the series. This has made some feel that the remake is a way of avoiding working on other games, such as a Wind Waker HD port, which many fans are clamoring for. Another major want is a Donkey Kong 64 remaster/remake. The lack of an achievement/trophy system and the lack of an open-world Donkey Kong game are also points of disappointment for some players. Despite these grievances, there are still players who are excited to revisit this title on the Switch. Some note that this was their introduction to the series. There is a group of players who still enjoy this game and will purchase it regardless of the price tag. The game's known difficulty is mentioned by players, both in a negative light for how difficult it is, and positive as they recall it being hard but worth playing.